Throughout our lives, we are constantly saying hellos and goodbyes, good mornings and good nights. We live our happy lives, growing up, and eventually sail away to college and leave those we love behind. We face loss on a daily basis. The $5 you spent on Starbucks coffee, the assignment you swore you left in your textbook, or the loving grandparent you wish you could have seen one more time. On the contrary, we have our daily gains. We meet people we know will be in our lives forever and who we cherish more than anything. We make memories we will never forget. As humans, we know there is an unbroken cycle of life and death on earth. We face the happiest of hellos and the saddest of goodbyes. My happiest hello came in the form of a tiny brown ball of fur. I remember at 8 years old, giddy with excitement, driving to an Oregon farm to pick up my new Labrador Retriever, the puzzle piece in my life I didn't know I was missing. She was there, in the barn, wagging her tail and jumping up on the gate with the rest of the puppies to see the new people that were coming to see them. She was the runt of the litter. No one would have ever guessed that had they seen her all grown up. I remember holding her for the first time, feeling her loose, velvety fur and her little wet tongue and smelling her puppy breath. We fit the tiny pink collar around her little neck, loaded her up in the car, and drove the 400 miles back to Spokane, Washington. We named her Maggie. And this is her. During her early stages with the family, she was a mischievous ball of energy. She bit and scratched people, chewed on everything, stole everyone's socks, ate out of garbage cans, barked at vacuum cleaners, relieved herself in the house, and begged for human food. It was many spankings, no Maggies, bad dogs, and patience to train her. She was smart, almost too smart. She knew exactly how to get under our skin and would do it anyway. For example, she would go grab a sock and drop it in front of us because she knew it would earn her a treat. I remember one instance when she chewed through her plastic lid to the container that her food was in and ate food until she rubbed her nose raw, forming a little pink scab on the top of her brown nose. She had more energy than she knew what to do with, and we constantly let her out into the yard with the neighbor dogs to run around and chase birds and chickens. Slowly but surely, as she approached 2 years old, she began to learn and calm down. As the years went on, we went on many walks, played many rounds of fetch, snuggled watching many movies, and ate far too many treats. She was a big part of my life in middle school and high school. She took on the role of parent, sibling, wild animal, and best friend, all under one roof and within one beating heart. I remember leaving for college and missing her more than anything else. I would look forward to seeing her standing at the gate as I drove into the driveway and wag her tail in excitement when she realized it was me. It was during my time away that she started to get sick. My mom would call me and tell me that she was having seizures, was falling down everywhere, and could no longer walk up or down the stairs. Her quality of life was decreasing, and it was time to make a difficult decision. We spent the day showering her in love and made imprints of her paws. I remember kissing her goodbye before I had to go back on the plane to college the day she was scheduled to be put down. I had tears streaming down my face, knowing this would be the last time I would see her. I missed the routine butt scratches and the sound of her claws on the wood floor as she followed me around the house. I missed tripping over her every morning as she laid right outside my door. I missed her face in my lap under the dinner table as she waited for pieces of food to drop. I missed the happy greetings I received when I walked in the front door. She taught me the essence of freedom, unconditional love, and happiness from the very moment she came into my life. She taught me how to feel powerful even while controlled at the end of a leash, how to let my ears flap in the wind, and how to live like every car trip to the vet was a swim in the lake. With these guidances in mind, how could I not think to myself, what a beautiful, wonderful life. I will carry the memory of her close to me. She is my heart, my best friend, and forever my furry companion. Life is full of moments of good and bad. But remember, as you go on with your lives, do not take your moments of happiness for granted, for those memories will help you get through the harder times.